Architects love intuitions. Architects also love logics. The contemporary design world is where all hism and hiss get diminished. There seems fewer and fewer radically intuitive architects, such as pure expressionists, so as their logical counterparts such as pure functionalists. Nowadays architects tend to make design methodology an implicit knowledge, requiring both logic and intuition in a mysterious weighing. Iteration has become a key practice by many contemporary architects. Iteration, originally a technical term to describe repetition of a mathematical or computational procedure applied to the result of a previous application, typically as a means of obtaining successively closer approximations to the solution of a problem. It provides an inherently logical-ish framework for architects to iterate every time with implicit motivations. A systematic landscape, whether it's driven by the physicality of the world, or diagrammatic relationships between objects, or algorithmic rules, is constructed within architect mind. The method of iteration has appeared as a few other forms in our discipline: process model, study model, massing model. They all reveal the same anxiety. We are never certain if the design of this moment is the optimal one, no matter how much we love it. So why not look at the others? Wait. Instead of design, do you feel this process is closer to another day-to-day human practice? Well, that is our hypothesis. Design is a guess. Design is a guess because it's not relentless optimization. Design needs a moment of physiological excitement, as well as what Walter Benjamin called horror. Design is a guess because it's neither unbridled self-expression. Contemporary design practice by nature requires communication and consensus with multi-stakeholders, which usually rely on verbal logics, at least fictional verbal logics. So, if we apply a filter of a guess to look at design, how would we better understand this practice? It's a collaboration between the intuitive right brain and the logical left brain, while the key moment is a mystic dialogue between the two. We are going to explore the theory of bicameral mentality by Julian Jaynes and brain landscape by John Paul Eberhardt. The point is to build up the self-consciousness of guessing rather than blindly following the nature of it when we are designing. To engage this topic with more hands-on experience, we are proposing 2 exercises. First exercise: unpin the moment. It's been a common awareness in the field of structural design that when you say you have an idea, it is just an idea, more a silhouette than an image. We're gonna integrate design thinking and reading with computational techniques to unpin the moment we think is the best. Second exercise: guess the guess. In iterations there might be a hyper-logic from all your intuitive play, or a hyper-intuition from all the logical deduction. The cutting-edge machine learning technology may help us better understand ourselves in making a guess. At the end, this thesis is not to envision a new algorithm to replace human decision-making, neither to frame a new design methodology that yields better outcomes. We want to take this topic, design is a guess, to investigate the relationship between human and machine. How is our brain working different from a machine when designing guessing? What can we learn from machine when designing guessing? Is machine a production tool or a thinking tool? Or even not a tool but an extension, a collaborator? Here we list the 4 key terms we are exploring in this thesis to wrap up this introduction.